play Hey Joe, we need to know 5 chords. The first chord is an E chord. We put our second finger on the second fret of the A string, third finger on the second fret of the D string, and first finger on the first fret of the G, and we play all 6 strings. We also need to know how to play the C chord. Third finger on the third fret of the A, second finger on the second fret of the D string, and first finger on the first fret of the B. We don't play the top or the low E. G chord, we need to put our second finger on the third fret of the low E, our first finger on the second fret of the A string, third finger on the third fret of the B string, and fourth finger on the third fret of the high E. We strum all 6 strings. The D chord, we put our first finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger on the third fret of the B, second finger on the second fret of the high E, and we strum from the D string. We don't play the A or the low E. And finally the A chord, second finger on the second fret of the D string, first finger on the second fret of the G string, and third finger, second fret, B string, and we strum from the A string without playing the low E. We start off by playing the 5th fret of the B string as well as the open E string. We play them at the same time. 2 strings. Then we go down to the 3rd fret of the B and we play that as well as again the open E string, so the 2 strings. Then we play the 2nd fret of the G string, open G, 2nd fret of the D string, and then the low E open. And to finish off that line, we play a full E chord. Moving on to the next line, we're going to play the 5th fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the D string at the same time, 2 strings. Then we just slide those fingers down to the 4th fret and we play the 4th fret of the A and D string, and then we do that again, and then we slide those fingers down to the 2nd fret of the A and D string. We play those 2 strings together. So and then we play the low E open. The last bar of that line, we're going to play the 7th fret of the D string, then the 9th fret, and then the 7th fret of the G string. Then we do that again, 7th fret of the D, 9, and then 7 of the G string, and finish off the bar by playing the 9th fret of the D string. Now the first line of the verse is strumming chords, and it's the same strumming pattern for 4 bars. We start off on the C chord and we do this strum. Down, 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 up for 1 bar. Then the same strumming pattern again for the G chord. Down, 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 up. Same strumming for the D. Down, 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 up. And same strumming for the A chord. Down, 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 up. Final line, we do 2 strums of E. And then we play the open low E string, then the open A, then the 2nd fret of A, then the open D and open G. And then we play the 2nd fret of the D and keep that finger where it is and then strum E chord. And then the final bar is open A, second fret of A, open D, then those same 3 notes again, open A, second fret of the A string, open D, and we finish on the open A string. And that's how you play Hey Joe.